Hello, creative minds. Good evening, and welcome back to Mr. Redefined Clothing. Now, this is the only channel you can learn a lot more aside the regular sewing and cutting. So, in this video, I am trying to talk about brand name. Now, as a fashion designer, there are some things you do that might, affect you on the long run, and brand name is one of them. So, if you want to learn or know the best thing to do or how to pick your brand name, I will advise you watch this video till the very end. And don't forget as well to like this video, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. At the end of this video, you will be dropping your brand names in the comment section of this video so that I will know and see how good your brand names are. Now, remember that if you want to get a brand name, you must pick a name that is easy to remember, a brand name that is easy to pronounce, a brand name that you can easily tell people that it can stick to their head. Now, it must be simple, easy to remember. A name people can remember and say quickly. It spreads faster, and avoid long and complicated names that customers can't spell or search online, especially those people using French, Spanish, Italian words for their brand name, even those using some native names or native languages for their brand name. This is not acceptable. It can make people to have different understanding or have they find it hard to understand your brand name, right? So now, second, you have to make your brand name unique, original. Do your research, use social media, Google, and even trademark databases before you pick a brand name, because you don't want to copy someone else's name or confuse customers. In the future, you will notice that your name has been used by someone else elsewhere. So it's better you start on time to make your research. Now, thirdly, give your brand name a meaning or story. Maybe it connects to your roots, your vision, or what makes your style different. For example, Mr. Redefined clothing means that I am adding more value to the clothes I make. I redefine fashion. I redefine teaching. I redefine illustrations, and which you can bear witness on this platform that my platform is one of the simplest methods or simplest channels you can see that you can learn how to make clothes very well. Now, if your brand name connects to your vision, your roots, you can now answer with your tribal name or your tribal language, right? Now, people love to wear brands that have a story and they can relate to, right? Fine. So now the next thing you also need to know is that you have to consider your target audience. Are you sewing clothes for kiddies? Are you sewing clothes for adults? Are you sewing clothes for women? Are you sewing for both gender? Are you sewing for unisex? So you need to, your name should, strike a remembrance or a meaning towards your target audience. Now, and also bear in mind that if your target audience are the elderly people, you still need to, coin it more. If your target audience are for the youths, for the, you know, working class guys, you need to also know how to make it classy and professional. You get so all these things, sounds contributes to your progress. Now, are you also targeting the luxury clients? You can also, go towards that. Your brand name should resonate with the people you want to dress or the people you want to serve. So this is an essential thing you need to know and consider when picking a brand name. Now, finally, you need to also think of the long term. Choose a name that allows your brand to grow and expand. don't just make your name to be, don't box yourself into a one product like just shirts or trousers or senators or unique outfits. Make your name to be open so that in the future you may want to add more designs or more collections to your brand, and your name will still stand to cover it all. You get fine. Now, finally, or in summary, you have to keep it simple, unique, meaningful, audience focused, and flexible. If you apply these principles in your brand name, you will not only represent your style, but also open doors for success, because your name should be one of the unique things that people can always remember and find interesting. Now, if you found this video interesting or helpful, don't forget to like, share, comment, and also subscribe to my channel. Then I would like you all to drop your brand names, ideas in the comment sections of this video. It will go a long way to help people to, make some selections in their brand name as well. And also note that you must not add clothing, couture, whatever to your brand name, right? You might decide to make your name to be neutral. You can decide to add signature, add whatever you want to add, right? But you don't make it to be like you must use the symbol of a scissors, of a needle. If no, those things might not be necessary. You can decide to use the first letter of your brand as your symbol, right? Maybe whatever crown you go around it. So now, this is, I'm telling you, are from experiences, because I've met several people that they have been working for years. They don't have a brand name. So the importance of brand name cannot be overemphasized. So it's advisable that you start today, and also make sure that your brand name must be registered, right? So in registration aspect, I mean, with Corporate Affairs Commission. You cannot just answer a brand name without having the Corporate Affairs Commission registering your brand name. Now, there are few types of registration of your brand name. It goes by either a business name or a company, right? So most people do business names. So one of the disadvantages of doing a business name is that it has some limitations and restrictions. When you are seeking for loan from a microfinance bank, they don't grant business names registrations. They only grant for company names. So I will advise that you, than wasting your time going for business name, you can just save up money and do your brand name as a company, like a limited liability company at once, so that you don't have this issue doing it twice or doing it all over again. So it's advisable that you do your brand name as a company and have the LUTD satisfied certificate from Corporate Affairs Commission. So this will also go a long way to give you room to bring in more products that are fashion related as time goes on. Most of us might not see the vision of tomorrow, but when you are well prepared from the beginning, you can grow your brand to any limit that you yourself might not even believe. So I think this video must have, gotten you a little coverage of what you need to do while fixing your brand name. So I will encourage you to do that and also stick to it, and the sky will be your limit. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye for now.